welcome for your viewing pleasure these wonderful faces. Here we go. Please welcome from The Walking Dead, my girl, Melissa McBride, who we all know as the formidable Carol.
Hello.
Yes, now Tiny Wonder, the little ass kicker herself, Judith Haley Fleming, and the rugged Callan McCullough, who plays Alden.
Hello, everyone. I'm in black and white. I'm sorry.
He's in Pleasantville.
Okay.
From Fear the Walking Dead, we have friends and beauties, Alycia debnam-carey, who plays Alycia, and Denai Garcia, aka Luciana. Hey, ladies. Hello. We also have Maggie Grace, who plays Al. Hi, Alfie. And from The Walking Dead World Beyond, we have these new faces. It's Aaliyah Royale and Hal Cumston, who play Iris and Silas. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So we're going to start with a rapid fire question. This one is from Blazy Gardner on Twitter. It goes to everyone. If your character could develop a superpower, what would it be and why? Let's start with Melissa. What would Carol's superpower be?
To be invisible?
Good one. She kind of is already, though. She kind of is pretty stealthy.
The irony, right?
Yeah.
To be able to see pain so that she can talk to it and heal it.
She kind of already has that one too, though. Don't you think she already does that?
She can do everything that starts with an S.
I love it. I love it. How about you, Kaylee? What would be Judith's superpower?
Maybe to be able to see somebody's intentions.
Wouldn't that be nice? I could use that right now.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Hey, Pleasantville, Callan.
I guess mine's kind of along the same lines, I suppose. I feel like Alden's always kind of stuck in the middle of disagreements. So maybe the ability to read people's minds, know what they really wanted, you know?
How about you, Aaliyah?
Oof.
What would Iris want? What would her superpower be?
Definitely somewhere along the lines of telekinesis, telepathy, anything where she could move things with her mind. Iris is very brainy. So
Love it. Alycia?
Mine sounds obvious, but to fly, because I mean, if you're in a jam, you're surrounded.
If we're allowed to say fly, and then I want to fly too. I'm flying.
You
don't
have the VFX. Of course, you can say fly. Maggie Grace, what would Al's superpower be?
I mean, I was gonna say fly. That's Maggie's desired superpower, but I guess what would be handy for Al would be like Walker melting ray gun eyes or something. Handy like that. I don't know.
Denai?
I want to fly too, but
everybody wants to fly. Let's meet up.
I mean, I have things to way out.
Yeah.
But I think
the Walking Dead fly class.
Yeah. I mean, we're close. But I think if I want to just disappear walkers when I see them coming. I mean, just like
vaporize them.
Yeah.
With no fun. Okay. How about you, Hal? What would Silas?
Super beauty.
Ooh.
Super beauty.
You already have that, man.
Why are you asking for what came at birth? Why are you?
Well, because then Silas could just pout at the walkers and they'd disappear.
Your beauty would make them disappear. Listen, I'm
you
all
want that
for
like
it.
Zoolander beauty.
Just give them the eyes.
Yes,
Well, we just found out because of all these beautiful voices that Alycia, Callan, and Hal, you're all from Australia playing Americans on a Walking Dead show. So when is it most challenging to do the American accent while shooting? Is there a time where you're like, oh, I got to do this accent too?
Got to make sure my
when
mother
you're
doesn't.
Around other Australians.
Yeah, exactly. Fortunately, there's no other Aussies on the set of The Walking Dead.
I was gonna say same. There's actually no other Aussies. The closest we've got is Brits. You know, we've got Lenny and Karen, but and that's maybe the hardest then probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you sort of have to you can't really be speaking in like as strong of an accent around set anyway, because then people just can't understand you. So you're sort of going from like a clear, concise accent into like an American accent. And if you're not drunk, you should be able to do it.
As long as you're not drunk.
That's a challenge, right? Because you're on set. So
if you're when you
usually not drunk
angry scenes, sometimes it comes out a little bit or angry, really passionate. Then it can come out a little bit because you're losing that I don't know, control. Yeah.
It's true.
Do you guys find it easier
Yeah,
to
true.
stay in the American accent all the time, or do you, when they say cut, do you go back to your Australian accent?
Alycia
I
goes
bounce
back right
between.
away. Alycia goes back right away. I can say that.
I do. I go back, but also my accent becomes is far more Americanized on set in general. Like there's a twang that exists anyway. If the real difference is when I go back home for Christmas or something, and I come back for the first week of shooting, and everyone's like, "Whoa,
It's true of me as
what
well.
happened to you?"
My natural
Yeah.
accent's already a bit of a mess anyhow. I kind of roticize my R's like an American sometimes in real life. So it's changed already in that direction. But also the accent that I'm doing on the show is when I first moved here, I was doing the standard Californian accent, but now I'm doing some absurd clusterfuck of an East Coast accent just to do something different, just for shit.
Kaylee's here.
Oh,
Kaylee is here.
She can fend for herself. Don't start.
I think you'd lose your mind if you started speaking in a different accent all the time.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the one thing you can hold on to is that like you're not. I don't know.
Lenny
your accent.
doesn't.
I don't know, Lenny. Yeah,
Lenny
for the
James on our
moment
show,
he
he's
leaves his house.
even in the van as soon as he
remember
only
that.
drops it when he's back home, but he also every now and then when he gets really passionate about something, which is like something strange like soccer,
Yeah.
like he'll start talking about it a little bit in the van. I'm like, there it is.
Yeah.
He's so crestfallen that British comes out. Yeah.
All right. So Maggie, what have you been missing about being on set, and what have you not been missing during quarantine?
I definitely miss the people a lot. I miss hanging out with you guys. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Do you miss the nights? I don't miss the night work.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
I don't miss that or the cold. Like, I'm fine.
You guys don't
Or
like
the
night
dirt
shoots?
under my nails.
No,
Night
Fridays
shoots are my
are-
favorite. Oh my goodness, it's so
Night shoots
quiet.
are the best.
Really?
It's really
Yeah.
hard being an actor,
Yeah,
especially
no.
at night.
Yeah, in Virginia,
What kind of night shoots are you guys having?
we love our night shoots. Our night
Raves.
shoots are the
That's
best.
it. It makes me feel like I'm working hard because otherwise I don't feel like I'm doing anything that justifies the exorbitant pay or time off. So I
You're
feel like
getting
I need
paid?
to-
You get paid?
Wow.
No. Aaliyah, congrats on your role as Iris on World Beyond. That's so exciting. All the Walking Dead shows are physically demanding. Were you prepared for that?
No, not even a little bit. I live in LA and I've been here for a minute, and we have this fabulous burger chain called In-N-Out.
Yes, we do.
I'm pretty
It
much
ain't
there
that good. You guys are lying to
4
yourself.
times. It's the best. Animal style, animal sauce. It's the best. Okay. But I pretty much eat there like 4 times a week. So going from that to transitioning to like 4 hours a day of combat training before we started shooting was absolutely something that I had to get used to. But the second I like picked up my real weapon on the show, my horn pole, I was in love and I was ready to do anything that the role.
How about you, Hal? Were you ready for how physically demanding it would be?
Me?
I don't think it was very physically demanding.
Oh. Tell
I
us
mean, we
more.
did a bit of stunts, but that was more just like fun. I couldn't believe that that this was my job. It was like, all right, so when you've got a knife, you want to do it like this. I'm like, what? I'm getting paid to do this right now and learn how to do like karate stuff.
Such a guy answer. I love it.
I'm such a dude. Sorry.
You're such a dude, Hal. Hey, Melissa,
Yes.
we asked Jeffrey this question earlier, and now we want to get your take. Patricia C. on Facebook says that I've seen some people shipping Negan and Carol. What do you think about that?
What? Yeah. Oh, okay. Jeez, the shipping is just...
I know. You see, I didn't do it this time. That wasn't me. That was Patricia C. that did it on Facebook.
What's so funny, Kaylee?
Patricia.
Sorry.
Well, no. I am being a little lighthearted here because I know that it does. It's entertaining and it's the fans enjoy the shipping and the shipping wars and combining the name. What would the name be?
Keegan?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Cargan?
Cargan?
Carol? Cargan?
Neryl? No, Keegan.
Neryl.
Neryl.
Daryl.
Nego.
No.
Neryl's good.
Caroline.
The character's so
Caroline.
emotionally stable. He's really boyfriend material.
it would be. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. It's always fun to imagine things like that in the mind of. I guess when you're watching, I don't know. I don't watch the show. No. But I think they have some things in common.
They do,
and I also know that they have a lot to talk about.
You'd be happy to know that Negan, Jeffrey D. Morgan, refused to answer the question because he ships another 2 people. But I'm gonna move on from that.
Who's that?
Who does he ship? Did somebody ask me who he ships? Did somebody ask?
I said that.
He ships Carol and Daryl.
Oh.
I didn't do that either. He did that on his own. He did it on his own. He's like a bigger Carol shipper than me, and you guys know how big of a shipper I am with that. Okay. All right. So Kaylee, this is for you. Logan C on Facebook. You talked about drawing a Normicorn on Talking Dead. Do you sketch any other castmates as animals?
I got bored while we were in between takes. So I was just drawing because I like to draw. And I drew a unicorn, and then I just put Norman's face on it. And then, boom, the Normicorn came to life. I drew some other people. I drew, I think I drew Denai as a mermaid. No, I drew Michonne as a mermaid. And then I did Matt, the AD. I drew Matt as a monkey. It was funny, but the Normicorn was the best one.
I think it's got legs. That one's got legs. All right, Alycia, Penelope on Facebook asks, what do you think your character, Alycia, would think the most romantic date in the apocalypse would be?
Oh, nice. Oh, poor Alycia. I feel like she just needs somewhere clean. It's like maybe it's like just some nice light, like dark, somewhere really just fresh and beautiful, safe. Maybe. Well, okay. Look, we're still in the apocalypse. Maybe if they could fashion a cute little. I was gonna say picnic, but then I was like, that's too out in the open. Like, what if something like comes out from? Maybe we got to be like
rooftop
in a tree.
Ooh, rooftop is good.
Rooftop. Yes, great idea.
I want to hear more about this in a tree plan. The date in a tree.
I scrapped the tree. It was a bad idea. It was foolish.
Climb the tree. No. It's so fun.
No. Rooftop is much better. It's also what I would like right now in my own personal life. So that sounds great.
Same. I kind of want to know what
date.
I want to know what Hal. I feel like Hal needs to answer this question. What is the best romantic apocalypse date for Silas?
Well, I just gave a suggestion. It was stolen off me.
You think it's
I don't know.
Oh,
you're out. That's it.
Sorry.
That's all you got is rooftop.
Well, I don't think Silas would really be the one to come up with a romantic place. He's a janitor.
He knows spots.
I don't know. Silas
all
doesn't
people
really
like romance.
Yes.
Silas is nowhere near as cool as myself in real life. So
understood.
Alycia said the number one thing would be a clean place, and you're talking about playing a janitor.
Yeah, literally, the bar is very low.
Well, yeah, true. I can just I guess you could clean something up and build some stuff and make it.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Aaliyah?
You know what's so funny? Is that a spoiler or not?
Oh wait, if it's a spoiler.
I don't think it's a spoiler.
Later.
I know.
Hal says it's a spoiler.
There's definitely, let's just say there's definitely a way to have a super cute date in the apocalypse.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's enough. I'll allow it. Okay, Deny. Mitchell D on Facebook asks, Fear has been shot in so many places. What's it been like traveling about with the show? And what's your favorite part of all the travel for the show?
What's my favorite part? What's it like to be trapped? Well, wow. So when we were in Mexico, I feel like it was like a long time ago. I don't know why it feels like a long time ago, but it was a while. Yeah.
Also, this year feels like.
Yeah, this year feels like 5 years.
Now, right? Sure. I feel like, being in Mexico, in a country that, everybody speaks Spanish, and like Alycia was saying, that she goes from accents to accents. And I remember everybody asking me, what are they talking about? This, they don't speak English like properly. I'm like, no, she's Australian. He's from New Zealand. He's from the UK. And it was like, I felt like I was the translator many times. and Alycia actually knows how to speak Spanish, but she doesn't.
That is not true. That's not true. I can speak like 5 words in Spanish.
I was pretty shocked. She never admits it, but if you put her in Mexico, she's gonna get around margarita. She would know what it is.
Well, I know how to say margarita.
When I talk to Alycia or anyone that was in Mexico, we have a different, like, remember this place, remember that place, and remember this, remember Las Olas, remember that day in the jacuzzi, that person is like,
wait a minute, that story.
Yeah, wait a minute. The jacuzzi story. What is the jacuzzi story?
Right.
Yeah, it sounds.
We had a jacuzzi?
No, we remember we were looking in our balcony at someone at the jacuzzi, a guest at Las Olas. Oh my God.
What happens in the jacuzzi?
You guys have
It stays in the jacuzzi. You guys not supposed to be talking about what happened in the jacuzzi. Kaylee is here. Kaylee's here. Now, Callan, close it.
Jacuzzi. It was jacuzzi there. Nothing happened. We were just. So anyway,
Alycia had learned the word margarita, and then you saw someone in the jacuzzi, and then what happened?
I don't know.
Maggie, stop it. You stop
No,
it depends. Is this an MA-rated
Guys, just
stream or?
send pics and be done with it. Let's move on.
Wait, we're moving on. We're moving on. Callan, stop it. Callan.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this next question is going to all of you. Ella E on Facebook wants to know, what qualities does your character have that you wish you had? Yes, Kaylee.
Me. Okay, so Judith, she's not afraid of anything. Like, she'll go up to a walker and stab it in the head. But if the apocalypse happened in real life, I would probably die right away because I would feel bad for the zombie, and then I wouldn't want to kill it, and then I don't know, I'd probably make a little picture or something, and then it would end up killing me instead of me killing it.
Even after everything you know that they have to go, baby. They have to go.
I know, but
That's one theory.
I don't know. I feel bad for it.
Okay, well that's fair. We love your empathy in your heart. I think that's beautiful. And Melissa, what about you, dear? What does that Carol have that you wish you could put in your pocket and walk away with?
Oh, I like the taking risks.
I'll say.
Yeah, that would be something that I would enjoy, taking a little more risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. And
safely taking risks.
Yes, with better consequences.
With better consequences.
Yes.
Aaliyah and Hal, what are you excited for the fans to see when World Beyond debuts?
All of it. It's so cool.
It's good, huh?
Yeah, it's even going back to the combat training and the fight training that we did. We have the characters on our show are some warriors, some legit warriors, and just all of our interactions is because we call them empties on our show. The walkers they're cool, they're elaborate. There's a lot of schemes going on. You're just looking at these really intelligent young adults figuring things out on their own. It's awesome.
I love it. What about you, Hal?
With the empties, like the zombies have started going, obviously there's been like the same people doing it for quite a while, so they've started going like a bit loco on it, like I don't know what I'm meant to say, but like they've definitely started just mucking around because they've been within the same universe for so long. They're just like pushing the limits.
For sure.
I guess is worth saying. Also to see us, really good actors.
You know what I love the most about you, Hal? It's your humility. All right, we're going to move on to Melissa. This is from Haley XO on Instagram. She says, Daryl has a dog named Dog. What do you think about Carol getting a cat named Cat?
I love that idea. That's a great question. That's a great idea too.
Haley XO, thank you for that.
Thank you, Haley.
Thanks, Haley.
Cat's not going to help you. Cats are selfish. It'll just run away. Look after
Listen here, Pleasantville. Settle down. Kaylee.
Dogs are better than cats.
Yeah, dogs are
I
better
mean,
than cats.
they kind of are. I'm sorry, they are. Only because I'm allergic. Okay, Kaylee.
Yes.
Elisa Lipsy on Instagram wants to know, what was your favorite Michonne and Judith moment?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That was a good ooh.
Oh, I love in season 9 whenever they're on the rocks. When they're talking on the rocks, that one was always been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And then whenever they were talking on the walkie-talkies,
Yes.
that was awesome.
That was it?
Me and Denai did that scene, but we were in totally different states. So whenever I did it, Denai was in the same room as me, but whenever she shot her part, we did it over the phone.
Ah.
So it was pretty cool. I think that was her last day of shooting too.
Oh. Well, that made it special, huh?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hey, Maggie.
Yeah.
Lisa Y from Facebook. Do you ever get tired of people asking if Al is going to find Isabel again? Because I don't. I don't get tired of that.
I ask it myself all the time, so I get it.
This is the last question. It's from Yvette from Zoom. And she wants to know, Callan, why are you in black and white?
Because I'm sometimes technologically incompetent. That's why I'm in black and white.
Is that why?
I think, yeah. Or my camera's just broken. I'm not sure. I tried
It's
my
not a
best.
phase, Mum.
It's a lie. You put it in black and white and you couldn't figure out how to make it go back.
I tried my best to switch it back. It didn't work. So this is what you got for now.
You look like a
Colorless.
serious thespian, and the rest of us look so TV.
It's my plan all along.
Well, guys, I would like to say that this has been a delight. So to Melissa, Kaylee, Callan, Alycia, Maggie, Denai, Aaliyah, and Hal, thank you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks very much.
Guys.
Yay.
Stay safe. Take care of each other.